Hey, happy Sunday to you guys. So, as you guys know, Iraq had full intentions of changing the rate in early of 2019. They had completed and finished the formation of the government by February 27th. They announced the full completion. They even celebrated it at that Peace Palace meeting called the National Reconciliation Meeting. Then on Friday, March 20th, they put that article out announcing to everybody and saying, hey, we have full intentions of increasing the exchange rate during the current legislative term. And then out of nowhere, they just pulled the plug and didn't do it. So let's look at what they've done through 19. Okay, actually more through 2018 into 19. In 18, they wrote loans to citizens. They implemented a single currency use where as of 18, the citizens in the country were only allowed to use the dinar by itself going forward. They could no longer use the U.S. dollar or the euro. Okay, that's by design to strengthen their currency and their economy and promote the citizens to use their currency. Then through all of 19, they made a lot of moves to set the stage for the rate change. They trade agreements, reconstruction agreements, and then in the second half of 19, the Kurds met with Baghdad to resolve all their differences and get the budget ready. Okay, so they did all that, and now they've already told us they have the budget ready. And guys, as you guys have now seen, what the budget tells us factually is it's two things. The budget's a layer of transparency to reduce and control the corruption going forward, okay? And the budget allocates the money needed for all these post-rate change items, which are also the demonstrators' demands. Okay, so what they're telling us there factually is that the budget are the financial money allocations for all those post-rate change items. In other words, so factually the last step we're waiting on is for them just to position the money. Okay, so where we're at right now is they had some political challenges. The demonstrators did not like Mahdi. They felt that Mahdi was not getting anything done. Plus he's Iranian, and they wanted the Iranian influence out. Well, some great news just came out that's good for us, not necessarily bad for the citizens and or the demonstrators, because they're still going to get what they want out of the deal. So let's go into this. Let me show this to you. One thing I wanted to show you guys is here's an article from today where they say Abdul Mahdi will attend Parliament session today at his request. Okay, now Abdul Mahdi still is the acting PM temporarily. Okay, they've extended his term temporarily as the prime minister. Okay, and that's what this article's showing you. This article's showing you that and this article's from today, January 5th. Okay, I don't want to go into great detail on this article. This article's not important to us. I just showed you this article so you could clearly see that Abdul Mahdi is still the acting prime minister. Okay, let me all this article has to do with is the vote on the decision to remove the foreign forces from Iraq. That's all this article's about. All right, let me get into the article I wanted to show you. It's this one right here. Abdul Mahdi will remain in the prime minister for the next 3 months. That's the one I want to show you. 3 months, January, February, March. Notice how they kept him in through Q1. Interesting, huh? That's great news for us. And it's not necessarily bad news for the demonstrators. The demonstrators are still on track to get a new replacement PM. It looks and it suggests, though, that they are keeping Abdul Mahdi in long enough through the rate change. And remember, guys, since September, I've stressed to you, we need until March. Okay, now you're seeing that based on everything happening factually. Okay, on Saturday, Secretary General of the Turkmen Islamic Union, Jessim Mohammed Jafar, suggested that the resigned Prime Minister Abdul Mahdi would remain for a period of 3 months to come, indicating that the negotiations to form a new government were postponed due to the current conditions. Jafar said in a statement to the information that Prime Minister Mahdi would, with his cabinet, will remain for 3 months without touching on the appointment of the future Prime Minister. He added, the current political situation and the recent American aggression have mixed all the cards and ended the issue of forming a new government in Iraq. Jafar said that the political blocs are currently busy arranging their affairs after the blatant American attack, and they will not think about forming a government. So there you go, guys. That's great news for us and the timing of the rate change, okay? It just shows you that everything is still on track. And so that changes my perspective on what I'm looking for in January, okay? I remember I originally, back in late December, I told you I was looking for two things, a resolution to the Prime Minister. Notice how I said a resolution to the Prime Minister. That's because I was still, in my gut, I was noticing that they weren't really doing anything. They weren't making any efforts to really try to get a new PM in. They were dragging their feet, and I was sensing that. That's why I used the phrase, I was looking for some kind of resolution, not change or replacement to the Prime Minister. I was looking for a resolution, and guys, now we have it. Okay, so that leaves me, I'm literally now just looking for one more thing. As you guys have now seen multiple articles now telling you they're using that temporary or interim budget in Q1 right now. Okay, and you guys know what that means. I'm not going to go into all that. So I'm just looking for one thing, but as you guys know, I told you we probably won't see it, the start of it, until about the second half of January, because Iraq is in no rush and they don't need to hurry. So probably around the second half of January, I'm looking for them to start the first reading of the 2020 budget. God bless you guys and have a great day.